Hey guys, Thomas here from Thomas and Jack Do Movies, and today I've got a video for you about Aquaman. This is a review of Aquaman. I actually went to go see it last night, and I thought it was pretty good, but I'm going to give you my full thoughts and breakdown on the movie right now, so let's go. So first off, I'm going to talk about the good, and I may do kind of like what Jack did and have the good over here or something. But first things first is the comedy. The comedy in this movie is really on point. Like, I feel like they did the right amount of comedy without getting too, like, comedic reliant, I guess is the right way to put that. And they just got it just right. And, okay, so another thing about good is the adventure part of the movie. This movie is a superhero movie, no doubt about it, but there's also a big adventure theme with him trying to find the trident and all that great stuff. And I thought that was really cool how there was a whole adventure theme, and that was pretty neat. They got to go in the desert, they went to a ton of different places, and that was really cool. In this movie, Jason Momoa is just so awesome. He's really playing himself, his version of Aquaman, but I still really liked it and didn't mind that fact at all. CGI and special effects, you saw some shots from the trailer. It is just mind-blowing, the stuff that they did with this movie. Like, I didn't even know a lot of that stuff was possible, so I saw the trailer, and the way they did the special effects and, like, just the way everything came through and looked awesome. Like, there's only probably one part in the movie where I was like, oh, that looks like a video game character. That's pretty sad. But that was the only part in the whole movie that I was like, really? But besides that, it was just really great. Black Manta. Now, I didn't think he had enough screen time, but still, he was awesome when he was on screen. It was just nuts, the level of awesomeness Black Manta had in this movie. Like, he was so cool. And he actually had a really good character arc, too. But by far, the best thing that comes to mind when I think about this movie is the directing and James Wan. James Wan did a great job with this movie. He took a premise that is so absurd, like Aquaman, a guy who lives in the seas and can talk to fish. He took that premise and made it into a good movie. Now, that gets us into the bad. Now, first things first is Black Manta. There wasn't enough of his character, and there was a little too much Mira arc. I think that if they would have, I realize that Mira is a big character in the comics, and they're trying to save Black Manta for the sequel, but I was really kind of scratching for bad stuff on this one. But I really think that if Black Manta was in the movie a little bit more, like maybe he had one other good action scene or, something like that, and Mira was in the movie a little less, maybe that'd be better. For example, there's a part in the movie where Mira and all the other side characters, aren't even a thing. And it's just Jason Momoa and his character, Arthur. And that part is, probably one of the best parts in the whole movie. Probably is just awesome. I love that part of the movie. And it almost makes you wonder what a more Aquaman-centered movie would have been like. But, hey, I think that they did a good job with what they had and the comics and all that good stuff. And the other thing is Pitbull. Yeah, Pitbull the singer, I may have a picture of him up here. But that was weird because there's a part where they're walking up out of the ocean and then suddenly a Pitbull song starts playing. And you're like, okay, why is this in the movie? But I don't know. I'm not sure what the studio or James Wan, what that was, but it was weird. So now the mixed. Only thing that comes to mind with the mix is the fact that this is a purely raw comic book movie. If they tore a page out of a comic book, rendered it in CGI, threw it on a movie, that's what this movie would be. And to some people, that's not good. My mom was watching the movie and she was like, this is boring. This is so weird and absurd. He talks to fish. What is this even? And a lot of... So yeah, a lot of people aren't going to like this movie. And overall, I'm going to go ahead and give it a final score. So, 8.8, because it's just as good as Spider-Verse, but in a different way. Overall, there's 4 movies showing this weekend. 4, like, big blockbuster movies showing this weekend. Which one would I see? I would go with the safe pick, or Mary Poppins Returns, Bumblebee, Aquaman, and Into the Spider-Verse. I would go with the safe pick and go Spider-Verse or Bumblebee. Just because a lot of people aren't going to like Aquaman. And, like, if you're a big comic book movie fan, go see Aquaman. If you're not a big comic book movie fan, don't go see Aquaman. So, yeah, you guys, that was my review on Aquaman. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and tell me down there in the comment section which movie you're going to see this weekend, and if you liked Aquaman, if you've seen it yet. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Sounds like the vacuum's starting. Peace out. Hey guys, Thomas here from Thomas and... Ah, crap. I actually went... You've got to be kidding me. I actually went to go see it last night, and... Ah, what the crap. That's covered up by sunlight anyway. So, Jason Momoa is just like... Oh my gosh. And the way they... Oh my gosh, I hate this.